Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another fun challenge video. So this week I thought I would take it a little bit easier. I know I've challenged myself to read 100 pages a week, which for me is a little bit tough. If you haven't seen that video, check it out here. I'll also link it down below. But I wanted to do something that I felt like was obtainable, also being fun. So I'm going to be using the random number generator wheel, which if you've never seen one of those, I'll pop it up here and you'll see it throughout the entire video. And this random number generator wheel is going to have my page count that I am expected to read for the day. We're going to start at 40 pages, which I know doesn't sound too crazy. Then we're moving it up into 15-page increments until all the way until 120. So every day this week, I am going to spin the wheel and we're going to see how many pages that I'm going to read that week and if I can go above it. If I fail, I have to tackle that onto the next day. So we shall see how this week goes. I'm hoping to get through a ton of pages read with this. I'm hoping it's a good motivator for me. Like I've said before, challenges are always something that I find really motivate me and really push me to want to achieve a goal. So hopefully that works this week. So that is going to be the challenge for the week and let's see if I can complete it.
Hi, it is Sunday morning. I'm gonna try and speak quietly because it's like 6:30 in the morning and everyone is asleep. I'm heading to work and I figured I should do this right now before I go to work because if I get one of the higher page counts and then take my books to work and read at lunch and hopefully get a bit more knocked out. I'm doing it right now. Also, I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't. I'm so sunburnt, so just ignore that. But here is my wheel. I have from 45 to 135 pages in 15-minute increments. Hopefully today I get I would hope for a lower number. I would hope for lower numbers in the days that I work, honestly, because if I get 135 today, I'm definitely gonna have to take my books. The only thing is I am getting close to the end of the Throne of Glass tandem read, so I'm hoping it goes a lot faster. So even if I do get a higher page count today, that's fine. Also, even still, if I get a lower page count and I go over, that's also fine. That's just my goal, you know? So, all right, you guys ready? I'm gonna make sure I can see it, and we're gonna hit spin. What does it say? I can't see. Of course, 135, the largest. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. After 135 pages today, I'm gonna go ahead and take my books then to work. Let me look at where I'm at in the tandem read. This is my tandem reading schedule, in case you've never seen it. I've been crossing off the chapters as I go. So I'm down here. Here and all this still to go. I'll take Tower of Dawn to work because I have chapters 44 through 48. So I'll take Tower of Dawn to work and read 135 pages today. Yay! I am actually so much greasier than I was at the beginning of the day, which shouldn't be shocking. I was only able to read one chapter during my lunch break. My lunch break is about 30 minutes, so I fully didn't expect to get that much done. So one chapter is still good. I think I read 19 pages. I don't know. All I know is I have 117 left, so that math probably is not mathing. 117 pages left. I'm gonna for sure do it tonight. I have to. There's just no way. I'm gonna eat dinner. It's 6 o'clock now. My husband's cooking. He's making salmon. It's Sunday night. We do a really nice Sunday night dinner. It's been a new tradition for the past few weeks. They're doing salmon and broccoli and rice, and it's gonna be delicious. And then I'm gonna take a shower because this cannot be a thing. I haven't had my hair in a ponytail in forever. I always do a claw clip now, but because I've been so sweaty and disgusting, I had to pull it back. And I'm currently about to edit my August reading journal whilst he makes dinner. But I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna read. Okay, I have quite a bit I can get through. I think I have 3 more chapters left in the Tower of Dawn little section, and then I have 2 chapters of Empire of Storms. It just goes back and forth as I showed you guys earlier. 117 pages. I think I can do it. It might be a good thing that I got this 135 out of the way first. I was hoping to get it potentially on a Wednesday or a Thursday, a day that I didn't have work, but it might be good that it was today. So hopefully I can get the rest of it done. If not, those pages will get rolled over into tomorrow, but I think I should be okay. But I wanted to update you on that. Good morning. It is Monday. Everybody's getting ready for the day because it is time for school. I was able to read 145 pages yesterday, which is really good. 10 more than I needed to. It was actually kind of hard to keep track because I am doing the tandem read. So every time I would finish a little section, I'd put it into Storygraph to see how many pages I had left. And I was able to do 145, which is great. I'll actually show you my tandem read chart because I'm almost done. I have this one chapter of Tower of Dawn, and then I finish Empire of Storms, and then I finish Tower of Dawn. So hopefully I can do that within the next couple of days, but honestly, I'm hoping for spinning this wheel that I get less than 100. I think I have 4 that are less than 100, 6 left, 4, 6. The odds should be hopefully in my favor, but if I get over 100 today, I'm gonna be really sad because I'm really, really, really tired. So let's go ahead and spin and see what we get for Monday. Oh, I see it. What is it? 75. Okay, so it's less than 100. 75 pages today. I'm gonna remove that. Okay. 75 should be easy. Hi, so it is Wednesday. I did not read yesterday, nor did I film a clip because I was having such a high anxiety day. I don't know about anybody else. I actually feel like I'm quite the opposite, where like when people are having high anxiety days, they want to read because they want to immerse themselves in a world that's not their own. But I get so in my head that I have to like sit with it. Like I force myself to sit with it, and that's probably not healthy at all. But you know what? We'll talk about that at another time. So today is Wednesday. So as far as my Monday reading goes, I actually did hit the goal. It was 75. I read 79 pages. I actually finished Empire of Storms. I don't even want to talk about it. Like the tandem read, I will probably talk about it in like multiple videos, so I'm just gonna try and keep it brief. So happy I did it, because if I would have had to finish Empire of Storms and read about what happened at the end of that and then go into Tower of Dawn, I would have been like, there's just so much happening. I need Kingdom of Ash. So I'm grateful for the tandem read. So all I have left are a few chapters of Tower of Dawn, and then I'm finished, which is great because I've been reading those books for over 2 weeks. So that's the longest it's taken me to read some books. But I think I'm either going to extend this video to Sunday or just, I actually feel like I'm gonna end up editing it Sunday. Yeah, so I'll probably just cut Tuesday. We just won't even think about it. Yesterday was just a blip in our lives and we won't think about it. So I have my wheel here, and let's go ahead and spin to see how many pages I'm gonna read today. I'm actually hoping for one of the higher numbers today. Over 100 would be great. I don't have a ton to do at home today. I do have time to read, so that would be really awesome. Plus I want to finish Tower of Dawn, so I don't think there's a lot left. I think there's like 80 pages left in that, so that's not too terrible. But if I can get 100, that'd be great, because then I can start another book. I was thinking about, because I've just read those 2 books for the past, over 2 weeks, about picking up the 3rd graphic novel in the Sheets trilogy. It's called Lights, and although I can read that graphic novel rather quickly, I actually probably would get well over the 100 or so pages if I get over that. That's something I want to do, because I'm afraid I will be in a reading slump since I've read those 2 books for so dang long. But anyway, let's just spin and see what happens. Let's see. Oh, let's hope for over 100, but I feel like it's gonna be something else. What is that? What is that? 60. Okay, so 60 pages today is definitely doable, because like I said, the Tower of Dawn, I think I only have 80 pages left of that. And then if I do get to the graphic novel tonight, I get to it, and if not, that's okay too. So 60 pages today. Hi, so a lot of things are happening right now. The trash is being taken out. My computer is loud because I just finished editing, and my husband is working, so he's talking kind of loudly. But hopefully with this thing, it's hopefully not picking any of that up. So yesterday, I didn't give you the exact numbers, but I definitely read over 60 pages because I finished Tower of Dawn, and with that, I have finished Tandem Read. Incredible. Such an experience. So I was supposed to read 60 pages. I read 79. Go me. I'm actually starting a graphic novel today. I think I told you guys it is the 3rd in the Sheets trilogy. So it's Sheets, Delicates, and then Lights. I have a feeling I can probably finish the whole thing today. So I'm kind of hopeful for the 120, but we shall see. So let's give it a little spin. And also don't mind my father-in-law's junk back there. I haven't mentioned that at all. He just left all his stuff there. Just disregard it. 120? Probably not, huh? Why would it give me that? 90. Okay, so 90 works. So we'll remove that. And we still have 120. 90 pages today. Like I said, I think I can get that whole graphic novel read today, so definitely over 90. This is probably the best challenge for me yet, because I've been doing really well. But then I'm gonna start a new book after that. So we shall see. But 90 pages today, I think we can do it. It is currently Friday night. It is 7:50 p.m. and I'm just now filming this because it's been a day, guys. It's been a whole day. But I wanted to update you on my 60 pages needing to be read yesterday. If you want to look at my story graph, do you see that big old jump right there? Yeah, I read, listen to this. This is probably my best reading day ever. 409 pages. 409 pages. You might ask, Kristen, how in the heck did you read 409 pages? Well, my friends, I read
a graphic novel. I was really nervous that after finishing the Tandem read, because it was so many pages and so much, that I would go into a reading slump. Again, also disregard my father-in-law's stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna read a graphic novel. I had this one left. So this is the third in a trilogy called Sheets, Delicates, and then Lights. And I was like, I have this. Let me finish out this trilogy. It's the only graphic novel I have left on my TBR. I'll finish it out. I didn't actually expect to finish the whole book in one day. It's 360 pages, but I did. It was really great. I actually really enjoyed it. I didn't film this at all for any reading vlog or anything like that, so I can talk about it a bit here with you guys. But in Sheets, we follow our main girl Marjorie when she meets Wendell, who is a ghost in her family's laundromat. And in this story in particular, we're actually learning about Wendell's backstory. The first two books were more about Marjorie and her friend and just kind of like their lives as young girls. This is a very young adult graphic novel. In this novel, we get a backstory on Wendell and how he died, and it was very sad because he's a kiddo, and it was just kind of more heartbreaking than anything. But I really liked the touch on friendship at the end, and this is a great little series, honestly. I'm definitely keeping this trilogy because I think when my kiddos are a bit older, I would say maybe middle school age, I would feel comfortable with them reading these. But yes, I read this whole book in one day, and then I was laying in bed and it was still like 8:30, and I'm like, I want to read another, thing. So my next book pick was Stephen King, The Long Walk. This was one of my 25 for 2025. I actually only have 4 books left after this one. I'm proud of myself for that, but I wanted to read The Long Walk. I thought it would be good, and I got through the first part, which was only 40 pages or so, which added to that. So that's why I read 400 pages yesterday. Will that ever happen again? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably not, but I'm very proud of myself for that. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. It is, like I said, 7:50 right now. I am tired. I just finished watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with my kids for the first time. So they've seen Wonka, and now they've seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I saw Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factories on Netflix, and Avery's like, oh, we should watch that next. And I'm like, girl, we just watched these so backwards. But I thought it was kind of funny to watch that with them because they really seem to like it. So out of the 3 left, we have 120 pages, 105 pages, and 45 pages. I'm hoping, honestly, for like maybe 105. 120 feels like a lot, but it's only 15 more than 105. But 45 also sounds great because I'm pretty freaking tired. So let's go ahead and spin this wheel and see what it lands on. And maybe by the time I'm finished this video, my father-in-law will clean up his crap. Probably not. Let's see. What does that say? 105. Okay, that works. So we literally have is that the largest? Was 120 the largest number? We have the largest number and the smallest number. So 105 pages puts me, let's see, I'm starting part 2 tonight. I'm on page 40. 40 what? This is a lot easier than the Tandem read. I'm on page 41. 41 plus 105. 146 pages. I could have did that math, but here's the thing. I'm tired. 146 pages. Oh boy, I'm already tired. Well, I'm in the midst of a chapter, it looks like, and these chapters are kind of long, which is, oh, so frustrating. It's a long-ass chapter. I'll be on chapter 9. That's crazy, but I'll be more than halfway through. I'm gonna keep reading The Long Walk, and I'm here with the kids. Husband's at poker night. Hopefully it doesn't get too scary. I think it's more of a psychological horror, right? We'll see. I genuinely feel like every day it's just gotten worse this week. He's just taking this whole thing over. And you know what? It's fine. It's real life. It'll hopefully get moved. I failed yesterday evening, you guys. I was so excited because I was like, oh, 105 pages. Easy peasy. My husband's going to poker night. I can easily get this read. I was reading and sinking into my bed last night. It was like 10 o'clock, and I said, you know what? I'm going to bed. I was so tired, so I did not read 105 pages. So now we're gonna add the difference to today. So I'm really crossing my fingers that I get that 40-page mark today because, so yesterday I read, gosh, looking at the 409 is just absolutely crazy. Yesterday I read, where is it? 58. So if we do the math, 105 minus 58 is 47. So I need to tack 47 more pages onto whatever I get today. If I get 120, y'all, I have to start reading right now. So, oh gosh, let's literally cross our fingers. Either 45 or 120. I'm anxious. Okay, ready? Oh, please, please, 45. It is, I can't see, it's backwards for me. Please be 45. Is 120, isn't it? 45. So then tomorrow I have to read 120. So 45 plus 47 is 92 pages today. I'm currently on page 99. So 99 plus 92 is 191. Oh my gosh, 190 is the start of a chapter. That's such a bummer. So it looks like I'll probably get to 208 today. I'll start reading right now. But okay, I need to read 92 pages today. I can do that. I think that's manageable, but that means tomorrow I have to read 120. Does that mean I finish this book tomorrow then? What am I gonna be at, 200 and some? What'd I say? I already forgot. Yeah, so if I get 120 tomorrow, say I'm at 208 plus 120, that's 328. There's only 300 pages in this book. That's fun, so I should finish this tomorrow then. Okay, cool. I can handle 92 pages. I am gonna take my book downstairs though. And also go figure out what that noise was. Okay, bye. Hi. Every single person is in my house right now. They're cooking and they're all yip-yapping and talking very loudly. So I'm hopeful this mic picks up just me. They all just got really quiet. Shocking. Anyway, hi, I never updated you. So I was supposed to read 60 pages and then I tacked on the additional. I don't quite remember. It's been a few days. Yeah, I did read the 60. I think I read like 62 pages. So I did complete that, but I did not read the additional. And then the next day I was supposed to read 120. I only read 58. I was exhausted. There was just absolutely no way. So I'm very sorry about that. I did not complete the challenge. However, I think the graphic novel really evened it all out for me there. So pretty happy about that one. But so far, I think this was a good challenge for me. I think I'm gonna have to redo it in the future. Maybe instead of 15 page increments, I'll bump it up to like 20, 50, 25. Seems more reasonable. So all in all, I think I did a fairly decent job for this week reading wise. I had a ton of pages read, which is awesome. And I'm definitely not in a reading slump, which is good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. And sorry for this chaotic ending.